This is like the weirdest angle I've ever sat in, but hello everybody and welcome to this week's video. I'm going to be packing my hospital bag. Now, small disclaimer, this is our third pregnancy, second baby, and we had Archie 2 years ago. So a kind of roughly around this time, I'm going to take, I say as little as possible. I was kept in hospital last time when I gave birth. I was kept in for 5 days because Archie came early and both of us had to be put on antibiotics. But as long as everything's plain sailing this time, I'm prepared for it, but I'm preparing in a different way. And it will make sense when I pack this bag. So I'm just gonna have a quick drink of water because I am behind on my water. If you can hear crunching and munching in the background, it's my dog. He's eating his kibble, which is fine because he doesn't normally eat during the day. Now, bag wise, I feel like there should have been a better way of me setting this up, but we're gonna go with this as best as we can. Started packing this the other day, got overwhelmed, shoved everything back into the bag and was like, I'll deal with it another day. And it's just one of those things that is like, it sat in my mind and I just want it done. Just want it done. So please don't use my bag as your cleaning thing. Excuse me. I will try to leave links to as many things down below so that you have links. If it's an Amazon link, it is an affiliate link. So yeah, this is my bag. I got it in the largest size off of Amazon. Now the reason I did this is because I took a small wheelie suitcase last time and it was an absolute pain in the butt because if you're kept in hospital for longer than 24 hours, you're needing stuff out of it all of the time. There's not a lot of storage in those little like bays that you get put in. So you want to be able to just see everything, but having a suitcase made it really difficult. And then I was having to like lift it and it just became problematic. So I'm thinking ahead and I'm going with a bag that literally opens up to the size of a bin. It's huge. It's also got a pocket on the side, which is like waterproofish. And I've got, first item, flip-flops. These are the flip-flops I actually, funnily enough, bought for when I gave birth to Archie. Did I wear them? No. Am I still going to take them just in case? Yes, because you never know when you're going to want them, especially when you're showering. I didn't end up wearing them last time when I showered because it was the least of my concerns. Then I've also got the baby's changing bag. This is a new changing bag that I'm going to be using for Archie and the new baby because it's got clips on here which can go onto the handle of the buggy. It's got lots of zips. It opens up really wide inside. And I feel like that's going to store as much of the stuff as we could possibly need. I have then also got a third bag. And you're thinking, Lauren, that's a little bit excessive. No, that's going to go in the car because in there is going to have some spare stuff for me, some spare stuff for the baby, and just some extra bits and bobs that you might run out of. And if I need them, it means that my husband can literally grab them from the car as I need them. Okay? So in this bag and this bag, I'm packing for 24 hours. This bag is going to be, if we're kept in longer, he can literally grab it from the car, leave it with me. He can come home, he can come and sleep, he can come and rest, and he can come and be with Oswaz and Archie. So, are you going to let me pack? Are you going to let me pack? Good boy. Right, you're going to have to sit there. Look, you can sit with me, but you need to sit there. I had these little, like, Ziploc bags, which are labelled. Why are you crying? I'm here. Sit down. That are labelled. These came in really, really handy. Not necessarily for me, but for my husband, who was getting stuff out in and out of the bag. But also, if someone's there, like, helping you, it makes it so much easier. But also, you can see where stuff is, and it's all grouped in the right thing, rather than everything just being a mishmash in the bag. So I don't even know where to start. We've done the flip-flops, okay? A towel. I'm taking a towel because last time I did shower after I'd given birth, because I just felt really grotty and it's not nice, and I just wanted a bit of a freshen up down below. So I take a towel just so that I can freshen up slightly. Then in my wash bag, now currently this wash bag is too big. I am not taking everything that's in here because there is just too much. So let's get everything out. First thing, makeup wipes, because if I'm struggling to walk with backwards and forwards, I'm not necessarily going to want to try and do cleanser and everything else in the bathroom. So I've got these as a precaution just in case I want to freshen up my face. I've then got a mini Cerave hydrating cleanser and a moisturising lotion. I've then also got a mini Brazilian Love Ocean. This is like my go-to one that I have in the shower anyway now, so the fact that I've got this is great. I've got my shower gel. I have got a travel toothpaste and a travel toothbrush. I have then also got a mini micellar water, a little array of cotton pads. I've got deodorant, lip balm. I've got a mini hand sanitizer, and then I've also got my Magic CC cream with a brush, because now and again my skin is one of the things that I'm really self-conscious about, and if I'm feeling really self-conscious, I just want a quick fix, and that will be my quick fix. I've then got a clippy claw clip, hairbrush with hair bands on it. In the other side, I am not going to take all of them. I'm just going to take some of them and put the others in the spare bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're like an even number. So I'm taking some maternity pads, and I'm going to put those in my wash bag. And then 1, 2, 3. 3 lots of breast pads, just in case I start producing milk too much and want to take control of it. So that is my toiletries. Going to put that on the side with my towel so that it is all accessible on one side. In this little pink bag, I am going to put, there is a little Ziploc toiletry bag here. So that's 10 more. And then I'm going to take, I didn't really use these last time, but I'm going to take them just in case. And they're now zipped into here. So this is my spare pads. And then my extra spares are going to go in a bag that's going to sit by the front door, so that if I'm running crazily low on literally anything, there's a final grab and go bag at the front door for my husband, so that he's not having to try and rootle around and find stuff, because he is, bless him, he tries but he forgets. It's easier for me to have that stuff there ready to go. Feeling overwhelmed already. I've then got an extension lead, because the plug sockets are always a million miles away from where you want them to be. I've then also got my handheld fan, which turns into one with a stand. I've had this for years. It is the best fan I've ever had, but I will try and find it and leave a link for it down below. And I've also got a charger. I'm sure I've also got, speaking of charger, a phone charger and plug in there ready, so that I don't have to think about it. Make sure that you leave something like this accessible, because if you're giving birth and you want a handheld fan, you want it accessible in the bag. You don't want to have to be like rootling around for it. I've then got my, I didn't use this last time. I was very, very lucky, but we've got it just in case. This is my perineal bottle. Enough said. That's definitely going in just in case we need it. Top tip from what I've watched online and from other mothers: warm water, not cold water, because you don't want to freak yourself out. I have got a bag that says snacks. I have gestational diabetes, so I don't really know what's going to go in this, if anything, but I'm probably going to just load it up with a few bits and bobs that I have that I snack on now, minus like the proteiny stuff, because the protein stuff is like, you keep it in the fridge. So I'm going to put some things in here that are low carbohydrates, so that they're in here just in case I need them. But when I gave birth last time, I wasn't that, like, food was the last thing on my mind. I was trying to just focus and get through. Then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on me first, and then I will go on to the baby because I don't want to get confused. I've also got a jumper. Now this jumper is going to sit on top of the bag because when I go and give birth, if it's the middle of the night, I'm going to wear this to the hospital. If it's kind of during the day, it will sit on top of the bag, and if I don't need to wear it, I don't have to wear it, but I've got it in case we get discharged and I'm cold and I want to wear this. I've got a jumper with me. As you saw, I use maternity pads. I didn't use maternity underwear. I couldn't get on with it last time. It was just too tight. It didn't fit over me. I was very, very water retent. Like, I'd retained a lot of water and it was just not pleasant. And I don't want to go through that saga again of feeling fat than I already do. So I'm taking my normal underwear that I know is maternity and fits. And then I have got 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs, which would do 2 days. And then I've got a spare bra in case I want to change my bra if my other one gets dirty. And then I've also got 2 pairs of socks. If I remember rightly, last time I didn't really wear socks because I had the hospital stockings on, but I've got them in here just in case. I'm going to stand that up so that it's there. Then, spare clothes wise, I live in leggings at the moment. It's literally all I want to wear. It's the most comfortable thing. Last pregnancy, I faffed around with like wearing dresses and like play suits and different things. I literally have got same t-shirts that I wore when I wasn't pregnant. These are on Amazon. I will leave a link for them as well. I'm literally wearing those at the moment. I can either pull it over my bump or, as I do, walk around with it up above my bump because I'm at that stage where it just feels more comfortable to not have it on. But I've also got some leggings. I'm taking 1 pair because when I went to the hospital last time, I wore a pair of leggings, and that is what I'm going to do this time. So I will have 2 pairs of leggings, one that I'm wearing and one that's there. And then I've also got 2 tops, because you never know if they're going to get dirty. So that is my spare clothes. One of those will be what I come home in from the hospital. Then I have also got a bag which says nightwear. Now I have been wearing these lounge sets off of Amazon. They are the comfiest things I have ever worn. I'm going to put this one in green, but they come in long trousers. They're very baggy, they're very loose, they're very soft, and there's nothing better than getting to wear one of these. Now, do I pack it or do I leave the bag on top and put a set in once on the day, because then I can wear the sets? That's what I'm going to do. So this is going to be a bag that I fill on the day that we go. So it'll be either my green set, the black set, which I've got already, or I have got it in this like coffee latte colour. They're so soft. I can't get over how soft they are. And I'll be honest with you, they're not the prettiest looking on me. I don't find them the most flattering. Like, not the most flattering. I don't like how they look on me because I'm a bit self-conscious. They do the job because they make me feel comfortable, and if it's a loungewear set to wear around the house or when I'm giving birth and I'm in hospital, then that's what I'm going to wear. But that's everything for that bag. I'm actually going to do the bag up. It is a little bit fiddly. There we go. That's done up. And then I'm going to put my snack bag on top, along with my nightwear bag. And I now know mentally in my head, and I'm going to tell Jamie, but he'll forget, that there are 2 things that have to be filled before we go to the hospital, and that's those. Change position so that my hips don't go to sleep. In the baby's bag. In the baby's bag, we are going to try and fit as much of this in as possible. So, wipes. I took cotton wool last time and I didn't use it. We just use wipes. If we need cotton wool, we have cotton wool here. Jay will be able to pick that up. Nappy sacks, I'm going to put those in with the wet wipes. Then I've also got the milestone cards, so when the baby's born there is a card to take a photo with them. Then in here I've got 2 different sizes of nappies. I've got the size, I'm using the Thread and Flow nappies because they're the ones that we use for Archie. I've got them in the size 0, which is 1 kilogram to 2.5 kilograms. And then I've also got them in size 1, which are a little bit bigger, and they are size 2 kilograms to 5 kilograms. So whatever happens, if the baby's around 2 kilograms, we can use both and work out which one's best for baby and then move forward with that. I've also got the same here in my nappy caddies. I've got size 0 and size 1, because you never know what size the baby's gonna come out. And last time we went through nappies so quickly, and I also don't want to have too many of the wrong size, so we're gonna do that. So in here I have got the bigger nappies, no, the size 0 are here, and then size 1 are down the side. I've got a few of those. The nappies have gone in the easy to grab section right at the back. That's kind of like everything that we need to change babies. So nappy sacks, nappies, wipes, that's everything that they need. Then when they're obviously going to need clothes, and they're also going to need muslins. So I have packed 3 muslins. I've put them in a bag like this, and then the other 2 nappy muslins, I'm going to put those in the grab and go bag that would be in Jay's car, and we'll go through that in a minute. Then let's do this one because it's simple and easy. I did have a couple of bits arrive yesterday, and then some stuff I bought today, I need to wash it. So what I'm going to do is show you what I've got, leave the bag on top of it so that I know when it's dry I can pack it. It's a flippable one, but it's got animals on it. And then what I will probably do with the baby blanket is, rather than have it in that bag, I'm going to put it in my bag. So that's going to get washed. When baby's born, it's going to need a vest, a baby grow, a hat. And as long as the baby grow has got feet on it, you don't need socks. But if there aren't any feet on the baby grow, then you're going to need socks. So I need to pick one of these. It's going to be their first. I think we're going to go with this, the animals and the little grey hat. But then that's up to 1 month. To make it easy, just in case we have to go for a C-section, what I am doing in this clear one that's unlabelled, this is going to be a grab and go bag for Jay to take if we have to go for a C-section. In there's going to be a muslin, a little nappy, a little vest, Rex from Toy Story, which is like the cutest thing ever. So it's a little vest. I'm also going to undo the poppers because Jay dressed Archie last time. And then there's a little baby grow, which is new baby with matching hat, colour coordinated. So that is that. So then if I have to have a C-section, there's like an easy grab and go bag where it's got in there the first baby's outfit, the baby's first outfit even, a nappy and a muslin. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that so that it goes on top, because then that's literally a grab and go bag on top. Am I missing a bag? Then going home outfit. This is the outfit that we are keeping to make sure that the baby can come home in. Vest, baby grey that says born in 2026, and then a little hat. That's the going home outfit. Gonna let the air out, and then that can sit in there. That's their going home outfit. Then in here are going to go the spare clothes. So in here we have got, I'm taking 3 outfits. Do I want to take 3 or do I take 2? I think we're going to go with just 3. So then, do I do 3 or do I do... I feel like I'm going to, for peace of mind, want to have spare clothes with me. Yeah, let's do it that way. So then I've got a vest. Then I've got the animal baby grow. So then what I will do is I put the vest inside the baby grow to roll it up. And then you put the hat in with it as well. That's one outfit. And I'm going to put that in there. Then outfit number 2, stripy little vest, stripy baby grow, and then I've got a stripy hat. So I'm just going to roll that together, and a hat. So that's outfit number 2. And then outfit number 3, I need to wash. So I'm just going to put that bag in, and then I know that this has to go in as a spare. Clothes now in the stores are starting to go into spring summer, so they have no feet on, but when you're in hospital they want you to have your baby literally covered from head to toe to keep the heat in. So I've got the top, the hat, the bottoms, the socks, and I need to put a vest with it, but I need to wash this to put that in there, so I'm going to wash that. So then in the spare bag we have got my pads and breast pads, 2 extra muslins, then I have got nappies in size 0. I've then got nappies in size 1, and then that is literally like essentials grab and go. I will have another bag in there that I will put like some spare baby clothes in. I might not, I might just leave this as like a spare bag where it's like Jada's nappies and muslins. Oh, do I think I'm going to. I will put some extra clothes in there for the baby and then some extra clothes in there for me, just like 1 pair or 1 set. And we are also going to be formula feeding, so I need to put in the starter kit for that. The other spare bottles are going to go in here so that we have enough milk to get through. That's kind of everything. My maternity notes will obviously come with me. My ID and stuff like that I will put in the zip pocket at the back of here, but I won't do that until the day because I still need it now. Going home outfit is now sorted. I just need to wash these clothes in that blanket, fill that, put the rest of the stuff into there, and then find some snacks. And then on the day that I go into labour, or we know that we're moving, I will put in one of my loungewear sets into the bag, into this, so that we can go. And that's that. So that's kind of everything that I'm going to put in my bag. I will leave links to everything down below. If you think there's anything that I've missed, leave it in a comment down below. Probably have missed something. Knowing me, probably have. But yeah, I will see you all in the next video.